Hey guys, hope you're well. So I mentioned in one of my previous videos I wanted to take you through what I was feeding at the moment, and I've made some significant changes. Okay, so this is pretty much the mix I'm feeding at the moment. These two pellets here. So this pink one is Hikari wheat germ. So the guys that feed Hikari will know this pink color. The other pellet here is actually the new one. So this is Optigoi, and I've started feeding that recently. So in the last month and a half, maybe close to 2 months now, and I've introduced that across all my ponds. So my main pond and my sales pond. At the moment, this ratio is mostly the Optigoi protein food, so the high protein. But then there's potentially about 30% wheat germ in this mix at the moment. I've just left that in. I've got a bag of Hikari wheat germ. I normally put some wheat germ in, even in summer. But this is just so that I can also kind of move that bag on. I don't want it standing into next year. I'd rather kind of use it up. But yeah, essentially I've gone to Optigoi, and the reason is I'm actually finding it's giving me the best return. So if I look at growth, if I look at water quality, I look at what I'm paying, it's the best ratio. I mean, on this pond here, I've got about I don't know, with all the small ones in here, maybe about 60-70 fish. And to feed that pond an expensive food is pretty hardcore. But at the same time, I don't want to cut back. I mean, I don't want to not get results on the fish. I mean, anyone that's been to this pond will know that my fish grow like crazy. So I've actually found that the new food is working incredibly well. I mean, I actually can't fault it. The protein formula has got about 42% protein, and I'm just finding I'm not losing that much compared to how I was feeding before. So I mean, I think that it's a suitable alternative at a fraction of the cost. I mean, it's also, if you're in South Africa, it's locally made. So they've got these buckets. These are 8 kg buckets. They've got different varieties: growth, wheat germ, staple, health. But at the moment, I'm just using growth. I think what I'll do is once this volume runs out, I'll basically move to the wheat germ formula. And yes, I mean, I am using an old HDH bucket to store my food in. I mean, maybe not the best thing, but it's not like I'm going to put HDH into the pond. I'm getting good growth out of it. I'm going to show you some of the fish from the side window now, and you'll just kind of see the bulk. That's what's impressed me most, is the fish tend to bulk out a lot more, and obviously that helps when they start growing, because I always believe a fish needs to get really big and bulky before it gets longer, and that's absolutely happening on my koi. So very happy with what I've got at the moment. These buckets here, I have got in stock, so if you want to buy them, these are the 8 kg buckets. I mean, they're pretty cool containers, and the food is really good. So you can get it in this volume, you can get it in slightly smaller volumes, 3 kgs, or you can get the bigger 15 kg bags if you want bigger volume. But yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with what it's delivering. So let me show you what the fish look like from the other side window, and you can see some of the bulk that I'm getting. Just look at this kin kabuta. You can see the shapes on the smaller ones. So strong, and the bigger ones are just bulking and filling out, especially the karashis. I mean, they're doing incredibly well. Here's a baby. You can see how solid that looks. most of the guys would want to know what the ingredients are and what the nutritional analysis is, and this is the label from the back of the container. You can see this is the growth one, 42% protein, really high in protein, and those are the ingredients. Left hand side, fish meal, maize, wheat. So look, I'm pretty happy with what I've got here, and I also, like, a big part for me is looking at the actual pellets itself, and I can just see some of the pellets I was feeding previously literally looked like cardboard, whereas I can see these are quite rich. They look like they've got good ingredients in them, and obviously the proof is in the pudding. It's what's happening with the fish and the growth and how your fish are enjoying it. So I'm happy with this. I'll keep using it until I'm not happy. And yeah, if you want to try it out, if you're having good results, let me know. I know a lot of the guys that kind of buy fish from me, or that I know, have started using the product. Tell me underneath here what you think. Has it worked for you? I'd like to get some proper feedback, but as always, guys, thanks for watching.